Well, bloody heck, it's been a bloody while since I've done this, hasn't it? Sorry. Anyway, I'm back, boys and girls, I'm back. Okay, so how are we all doing? You know, if you are new here to my little baby channel, please stick around. I'd really appreciate it if you did a little cheeky subscribe for me. Thank you. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. By the way, what do we think to the new change of scenery vibes going on today? We're in my living room, obviously. I'm sitting on a sofa. But yeah, what we thinking, you know? Are we vibing? I was getting cabin fever being in my room all the time, so just gotta change, haven't you? You gotta change environment, change the little atmosphere a little bit. Anyway, any what? I took to Instagram and I asked you guys what you'd want to see first. Now, I mean, the most popular one was for me to do an eating challenge. Now, that is coming, but to have a photo shoot in literally 2 weeks. So there is no food eating challenge today, boys and girls. I cannot do that right now, but stay tuned because it's coming. Anyway, going back to this whole video before I'm getting carried away and I'm getting too excited. Estee, breathe. Let's get cracking into my 10 things I wish I knew before starting my fitness journey, if you like. Number 1 is I really wish that I paid more attention to the importance of going on a walk. Now that may sound absolutely crazy and ridiculous to some people, as for me personally, before I got into this whole fitness malarkey, I was like, oh, walking is it is what it is. I didn't think it was exercise, absolutely not. I was like, no, you know, it just gets you from A to B, doesn't it? Walking is by far my most favourite form of cardio. Like, honestly, I could walk for England. I just love it. I think it does absolute wonders for your mindset. It gets you out in the fresh air. You know, it really does set me up for like a good day, you know? And especially now in lockdown, I feel like the only thing you can do is go on a walk. So I think it's super important that you don't underestimate the importance of just getting them steps in, you know? When you think about it, it is just bloody easy cardio. It really is. You're not sweating. I mean, don't get me wrong, to be fair, sometimes I do get quite sweaty because I get really warm. But I walk quite fast. It's just really easy. And to be honest, the more movement you make, whatever you're doing, whenever you're doing it, is, you know, you're golden. But yeah, I thought I'd also throw in a little fact. So there has been some research which actually suggests that a minute of walking can burn up to, I think it's 47 calories. Not 47, 427, not 47. Yeah, per minute. Sorry, I have got notes on my laptop because I have a memory of a goldfish and I don't want to give you false bits of info. But yeah, so basically the idea is the more minutes you walk, the more step count you've got, the more calories you're burning. But yeah, basically, if you're a fellow cardio hater like myself, just go on a walk. Get your 10k steps in minimum. If you're on a fat loss, if you want to lose fat, then the more steps you do, the better, because obviously you're expending more energy. So number 2 is, this one, it makes me giggle now. Protein powder, as in whey protein powder, will not make you fat or bulky, or it's not made for bodybuilders. Oh my god. I genuinely thought protein powder was some magical powder form that makes people hench, and that unless you wanted to get hench, you were not to take it. Now, to be fair, it's getting a lot more normalised, if you like, within fitness culture and obviously with social media that, you know, females are taking protein powder. But there is still a lot of people who have the misconception that protein powder makes you absolutely massive. No. Protein powder is literally just a protein supplement. So it's the same as you taking a multivitamin just to bump up your vitamins and minerals for the day. Exactly the same, but obviously for protein. And to be honest, a lot of females don't actually eat enough protein. Again, with the weird misconception that it's only for bodybuilders and it's only if you want to build shitloads of muscle. Yes, that is correct. It does help with muscle recovery, but a lot of your body is made up of different chains of proteins, you know? I mean, I'm no rocket scientist. I'm not qualified. I'm not anything. But what I do know is that you do need, to have healthy hair, you need proteins. To have healthy nails, you need a good level of proteins, you know? So it is super important that you do hit the protein target. But yeah, I just wish I knew that, because I was just like, I'm never going to buy protein powder because I don't want to be like Arnold Schwarzenegger, you know? Moving on to number 3, okay, is please don't think like I did that the only way to lose fat is to just do cardio for hours and hours, basically torturing yourself. No, you don't. Cardio, don't get me wrong, is a great tool to help with your energy expenditure, okay? So if you're wanting to be in a more of a calorie deficit, which means you're eating less than you burn, so you're burning more than what you're eating basically, then pair your cardio with weight training or resistance training. Resistance training, weight training is the thing that's going to make your body look different, okay? It's going to give you the toned look, okay? I don't know where this toned word has come from. I don't know why it's not a normal thing to say for a female that I want to put muscle on, but this toned word is literally what that is. Toned is growing muscle, okay? It's building muscle. It is muscle. And you're not going to get muscle unless you don't weight train or resistance train. Simple as. You can do cardio, yeah, you'll probably lose fat, but you'll probably be miserable and you won't enjoy it, unless you actually do enjoy cardio. Don't get me wrong, there are people out there who literally love cardio. I envy you, because I complain about doing 20 minutes on the bike. But I am saying, cardio alone is not the answer. If you don't enjoy it, do not think that's the only way you're going to lose fat. Get into the weights, girls and boys. Go on, off you go. Go on. Please don't think that if you've not produced a lot of sweat in your sessions, you have made no progress and that you may as well have not done the session. Because my God, the amount of times back in the day where I'd force myself to sweat shitloads is just insane. Because I used to think, oh my God, the more I sweat, the more progress I'm going to make. Some people just don't sweat a lot. I don't actually sweat a lot, which is a bit of a random statement to make, but I just don't. And, you know, if you have given it your all in a session, or you've even hit a few personal bests, or, you know, you've done an extra rep, or, you know, you've been on the treadmill for a minute longer than last time, bloody applaud yourself, man! That is what you should be focusing on. Don't be focusing on how much sweat is dripping off your forehead or if sweat is going into your eyeball, because just don't. Just don't, okay? Don't think that people in the gym care about you. That sounds really harsh, but in all honesty, when people at the gym, all they care about is themselves, okay? They have tunnel vision, they're in there to get their session done, smash it, you know? They're not going to be looking at you or what you're lifting or what you're doing. No, they're not. They don't actually care. And it's a really weird thing, because when I first started the gym, I genuinely thought everyone was staring at me. And it's really sad how much your mind basically puts like weird images in your head. Like, it's just really weird. Really weird. But honestly, no one gives a flying monkeys. Literally, do your own thing. You do you, you know? I just hear it all the time. Like, people are like myself, I very much was terrified of going into the gym because I was like, well, I'm not strong enough to be in the weights area. I don't know what I'm doing. People are gonna laugh at me. No, they're not. Everyone started off as being that person that doesn't have an absolute clue what they're doing. Everybody. But guess what? You learn. That is how you're going to learn. That's how you're going to get stronger. The whole misconception of I'm not strong enough to start weights yet. How are you going to get stronger? Just start, basically, okay? Even if it's for 2 seconds and you do 1 bicep curl, be like, yeah, cool, I'm out of my comfort zone now, you know? Now this one, I feel like literally everybody at one point in their life has thought this. White bread, rice, pasta, potatoes aren't the devil food. They're not gonna make you fat. In fact, carbs are actual life. They give you energy and you need them. I literally was like, right, being like a young teenager, trying to diet and be like, right, okay, I've got to cut out all white pasta. I can't eat potatoes because they're going to make me fat. Why? Why? How? Why is this an actual thing? God, the bloody society actually does man bloody head in. Why has this thing become a thing? You need carbs for your body to function, okay? If you don't like brown rice, brown pasta, don't bloody eat it. Okay, so this one, again, kind of goes back to not the previous one, but the one before, is going to the gym on your own will not be frowned upon. I remember I would always go to the gym with a friend, and if the friend didn't want to go, I wouldn't go. That just slows you down, hun, you know? You do you. Actually, you'd find there's quite a lot of people who go on their own because it's just kind of a way to unwind from life, you know? Forget about what's going on in the big wide world. You're there to smash a session, put your headphones in and just smash it, you know? Everyone, again, is there for a reason. Everyone is there to better themselves. Yeah, you're not going to get frowned upon. I remember thinking, oh, if I go to the gym by myself, people are going to think I'm alone and I've got no friends. In fact, I actually much prefer doing a session on my own. I get it done quicker. I pop my headphones in. It's my own space, my own time. But then it's nice to mix it up and, you know, train with somebody else. Just don't be afraid to be on your own, is what I'm trying to say here. It's being on your own is not a bad thing and it will not be frowned upon. In fact, it just shows that you're comfortable within yourself and you're comfortable in your own company, which is actually a massive thing. There will never be a good time to start. Never. You're sitting there and you're literally going, right, I'll start on Monday, I'll start next month, I'll start when I get paid, No, start today, even if it's baby steps. So even if you go out on a walk or you go and you make a new recipe, you know, you try out a new recipe, you cook a new meal, even if it is going to your food shop and you just put more fruit and vegetables in. Can't sit there and overwhelm yourself because you're not going to do it. That alone will scare you and you're not going to do it, okay? So it is so important to just take it step by step. So yeah, I very much used to be that person that would sit there and go, well, it's now Wednesday, so technically the whole week's over, so I'm just gonna start Monday. There's no better time to start than to start now, okay? You got this, okay? You do not need to starve yourself. No, switch again, mindset switch that to, I want to change my lifestyle to feel better about myself, to feel more energetic, to have, you know, to view myself differently. I want that, okay? Lo and behold, we've all done it. I've done it in the past where I've gone, right, I need to go on a diet, which means I cannot, all I'm gonna eat is chicken and lettuce and for 6 weeks and I'm going to lose weight and I'm going to be happy. But guess what's going to happen after those 6 weeks? You're just going to relapse back into your old habits and you're just going to go back to where you started. You're not going to have learned anything. It's literally a waste of time. If you don't, honestly, like I said in my previous video, if you don't know how to change your lifestyle, there is so many resources out there. There's online coaches, there's personal trainers, there's educational YouTube videos. There's literally so much out there. You've just gotta find it, you know? Just please don't think that to lose weight you've gotta not eat. So yeah, I feel like I've rambled for so long. But they are my 10 things I wish I knew before I started my fitness journey. Obviously, I kind of hope that it's kind of helped you and your current life, what you're doing at the moment. You know, if you're a bit stuck and you don't really know what, or I don't know, if you're, obviously we're all in lockdown here in the UK, so if you're kind of trying to focus more about your health, great, you know, just be a bit mindful about the little things that I've said, and if you've thought the things that I thought back in the day, I hope this video has kind of helped you to realise the reality, really. Again, this is all just my own personal experience. I'm not like a qualified coach or PT or whatever. I just lived for fun, really. But yeah, like I said, I really do hope that this kind of helped and kind of opened a few eyes and yeah, given some value to you guys. But I'm going to stop talking here. If you liked this video and if you enjoyed my change of scenery, then I would massively appreciate if you gave it a little like for me. If you would like to see more of me, like I said, a food challenge video is coming up. I'm so excited. Then please subscribe.